Hey guys, I'm Sebastian.
I'm Christine.
And this is This Week in Vegas.
The Ninth Island Connection podcast, where we're bringing you everything that's happening this week in Vegas. We're talking news, events, jackpots, weather, and even our own experience as Vegas locals.
But before we get started, if this is your first time here, or if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It really helps us out, and it doesn't cost you anything. You're interested in Vegas, you landed here on this channel, and that's all that we do.
And for those of you who have been subscribed to our channel and watch our videos, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into it. We've got a lot to cover in this week's podcast.
There's so much going on in Vegas right now.
There's so much. There's always so much going on in Vegas.
But now it's cranked up.
Yes,
It's really cranked up
now.
And we got to talk about Bally's Corporation. Not Bally's, the casino that's no longer here, but Bally's Corporation. You guys have probably seen the rendering already all over social media. They're going to put 2 hotel towers right around the stadium, one behind it and one right next to it on Las Vegas Boulevard. And then they're going to have all this retail and music, restaurants. It's really going to be an entertainment district around the entire A's ballpark.
And if you're not familiar with the kind of that little history of that area, Bally's owned the Tropicana.
Yeah.
And they, it took a while, but they sold that, and you know what? Smart on them. They sold that part for them to build the ballpark, and now
they kept the land around the ballpark for themselves.
Yes, that's so smart.
Yeah.
That's so smart because Tropicana was an iconic place, but it wasn't the most lively and exciting casino property on the Strip by any means.
Yeah.
Now this is going to be like a coveted spot to be at, especially for baseball fans.
Absolutely. Well, any sports fans. I mean, you've got T-Mobile Arena right there. You've got Allegiant Stadium, Michelob Ultra right down the road at Mandalay Bay. Of course, MGM and boxing is just like they go
right
hand in hand.
Yeah.
So that's really an entire sports district down there that they're building.
Yeah. So an exciting construction project coming in 2026. Of course, that's going to take some time, but the A's aren't going to be here until 2028 anyway.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that's all going to go hand in hand.
They're moving fast though over there, guys. They are moving fast.
Yeah, and you can actually watch it on their
they've got a webcam.
Website. Yeah, a
webcam.
Got
a 24-hour webcam, and they're moving.
Yep. And moving on into some not so exciting construction projects. It is F1 season here in Vegas, which is exciting for F1 fans. And as Vegas locals, it's not as exciting because it's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. It's a lot of construction, a lot of traffic, and it just...
Well, there's road closures. It's a mess.
It's a mess. And it's ugly.
And it's ugly.
It's ugly. I mean, you don't get to see the regular views of the Strip. You have all the track lighting and the grandstands.
Cones. The state flower is in full bloom all over Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah. And then the latest is the controversial bridge on Flamingo and Koval. And this is where the lawsuits have come from towards Formula One in the city because of this particular
It's a bypass
bridge.
for local businesses. Is really what it is, because you're taking the cars off of the surface streets, and taking them over the intersection.
Yeah.
So you bypass the small businesses.
Yes. Yeah. So,
that sucks.
It sucks. It does suck. I mean, there's no other way to you can't even sugarcoat it. I know that the small gas station that's right there on the corner of it's Koval and Flamingo, they've lost millions, and it affects all the businesses in that area, to be honest.
Well, really, I mean, you just don't even want to drive through there. So it's pre-F1 where the impact begins, because as locals, people know when construction is going to start, and you immediately start avoiding those areas and going around to get to where you want to go.
Oh, 100%. All right, moving on to another exciting announcement. There's, of course, nothing has been set in stone. I mean, they're just in the talks about this. But rumor has it that there's going to be a new retro escapes. It's going to be the first nostalgia park, which, sounds like what the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. I'm excited to see it. The rendering looks cool.
Nostalgia is a word people just kind of throw around.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows what it means.
Yeah, Scholars maintain.
It's a wooden ship. I don't know.
Yeah. But it's, apparently it's going to be something like 50s to 90s, like nostalgic things.
Wait, the 90s
themes.
is retro?
Yes,
What?
Apparently. Doesn't that make you feel old?
I mean, I know I'm old, but nostalgia?
You're retro.
I'm retro?
You're retro now.
Okay.
You're retro.
All right.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
I'm retro.
I mean, I don't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but I guess, but it seems like it was yesterday, but.
We're retro.
Yes, all right. But it's supposed to have like rides and all kinds of cool stuff. Again, this is just like in the talks, so I don't expect this coming anytime soon with what they're planning to do with all the red tape that you go through to build something here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long time for approvals.
But just, heads up, that's on its way. Some more things coming, not this week in Vegas, but that have been announced, and tickets are on sale this week. We have Zayn Malik, formerly of One Direction.
Yeah.
He has announced a residency at Dolby Live, and that is going to be various dates, the January 20th through January 31st.
And I feel like, okay, so we know nostalgia. I was just being funny there, but residency, the word residency is getting thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
Like people will come and do 5 shows and they're calling a residency, the latest residency.
So really, Barry Manilow is a residency.
He's a fixture.
He's a fixture. That's a residency.
Yes.
Celine Dion was like kind of like that.
Was a residency.
Yes.
Elvis was the first residency.
Actually, Liberace was the first residency.
Whatever. The first residency at Westgate.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's long-term commitments. You might even say that Bruno Mars has kind of a residency. He's here all year long.
Yes, that's
all
a
year
residency.
Long, he's here at the same place performing. This guy's going to be here for like a week.
Yeah. But, I do think, though, that they dip their toes in the residency water. So I think they announced, like, we're going to be here these dates, and if it's very successful.
Like the Backstreet Boys did at the Sphere. We're adding more dates, and they wound up being here like 6 months.
Yes, and they're coming back.
And they're coming back,
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's what they do with residencies. They try it out. It's a little tester. If it works well, they come back. If not.
When we stay on the Strip for like 3 nights, are we doing a residency?
I'm going to start calling it that.
We're doing a residency this week.
It's not even going to be a staycation. We're 9th Island Connection is doing a residency.
We're doing a residency
this week. I like that.
I like it. Might as well.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Dita Von Teese is extending her residency at Voltaire through summer of 2026.
And that one I get. She's been performing here for years.
Yes.
She was at Bally's when it was still Bally's.
Yes,
she had
and then
her own
Horseshoe,
showroom.
and then she moved to Voltaire at Venetian.
And she's been there ever since.
Yeah, that is a residency, folks.
Yes.
On the topics of residency, Cyndi Lauper just announced that she'll have a Vegas residency in April at Caesars Palace at the Coliseum. That's going to be April 24th through May 2nd, 5 shows. Again,
Cyndi Lauper live in Las Vegas. I think that'll be a fun show, though. People will come out for her. People will come for her.
And again, it's probably testing the waters to see if a Cyndi Lauper residency is going to bring in
I think she'll do well
people.
here. Yeah.
And then they could always expand it. That's what they do here. If it's working, Vegas definitely
goes all in.
Yeah. Ali Wong is going to be at the Wynn in February. She's going to be there the 27th and the 28th.
And we've got Luke Combs, who's going to be at Allegiant Stadium on March 21st. And again, that's not this week, but tickets are on sale now, and that's going to sell out.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure they'll add another date.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And then this is exciting for us. Gwen Stefani and No Doubt are going to be at the Sphere. They've just confirmed that they are going to be the latest addition to the Sphere. Not until May, but they are starting with 6 shows. And you know what? I know that's going to...
Oh, they're going to extend it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it was a rumor for like 2 days.
Yeah.
It was confirmed. So.
We've seen Gwen Stefani twice together, and I would love to see No Doubt as a group.
Such a great show.
That might be one that actually we will go through the craziness of the Sphere.
Yes.
The crazy prices. I would consider that
We'll consider.
one.
We can consider that one.
So, and then last on the list, Def Leppard is coming to the Coliseum at Caesars Palace in February of 2026. Again, another residency, but it's one of those how long it'll last based on
how they do.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit of a bummer because it's going to have rolling effects in cost for flights. Spirit Airlines is furloughing 393 Vegas-based flight attendants this December.
And that's because they are filing bankruptcy in December.
And they've already cut like half of their flights.
Yeah, like over 50% of the Vegas flights have been cut for Spirit Airlines.
So that's going to cause flights to go up because the demand, even though travel is down, if the demand stays the same, there's fewer flights coming in, so it's going to drive costs up.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That sucks.
On a positive thing, I guess, the rents here, if you're looking at moving to Las Vegas, or you're a local and you're, apartment shopping, the rent rates are falling faster here in Las Vegas than anywhere else in the country.
Yes.
Which, for renters is great. That's a great thing. But it does also make you a little nervous because that just kind of shows you what's happening here in our local economy.
There's, for you guys that don't know, there's so much development happening outside of the Las Vegas Strip. Like even where we live in Henderson, from a year ago to today, there were some intersections that we drive through just going to the grocery store where it's like, oh, there's a 200-unit apartment building there now. And before it was just desert and entire subdivisions and communities.
Even our own street is like, things change all the time.
There's just so much inventory right now.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing for renters because you really, you can pay what you want to pay, really.
It's a good thing. And it makes it more affordable, especially with how things are in our economy and our local economy. And we know that there's so many layoffs locally with everything going on here and travel being down.
Yeah. We've got some great deals that have been announced also. And this one I love. And full disclosure, nobody sponsors any of our social media. We love this spot. We've been over there. We had a great time. This is Atomic Golf. Now, they have an all-you-can-eat buffet along with golf. And this includes beer.
Yeah.
I love it.
Unlimited drinks. So it's the food, it's the drinks, and it's the golf.
Yes. It's just $59. That's Monday through Thursday. It's $69 Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I think that's a great deal. All you can eat, and they have the menu is like, it's good for all you can eat.
Yeah, they actually have a decent chef there.
They have really good food. And then the beer.
Yeah.
Also.
Well,
and golf for
drinks.
3 hours.
It's not even just beer, it's cocktails.
And cocktails.
Yeah. So
that's
and then the golf.
Great deal.
Yeah, that's that for Vegas. Like,
and if you're staying at the Strat, taking advantage of their awesome deal that they have, Atomic Golf is right next door.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm speechless, which is rare.
That is rare.
That is just such a great bargain.
You got to be speechless. You're silent then. That's how speechless works. Anyway, moving on. They announced at Fontainebleau there's free parking for locals and then all reward card members and hotel guests at Fontainebleau. Yeah. So
everyone.
I love this because parking fees are so stupid.
I agree.
I'm already paying to stay at your hotel.
Yes.
Now you want to give me resort fees too.
Yes.
In addition to the fee to stay at the hotel.
Yes.
And then you want me to pay parking to stay at your hotel.
Check. Yes.
Stupid. Yeah. So I hope that this is like a theme that all the properties on the Strip are like, hey, you know what?
Well, they're not doing anything for the parking lot. That's the thing. Why are you paying to park in an empty structure? There's nobody working there. Like, what are you paying for?
Yeah, that's just greed. It's
just greed.
Yeah. Well, and then on board with that, Caesars is also doing free parking for locals.
Yes.
Hopefully they get on board with that memo of hotel guests as well and rewards card members. I know if you're platinum and above,
free parking.
You get free parking anyway.
Yeah.
But it's nice that they're doing little things to try to entice locals back. Although I do feel like it should be, the parking piece should just be across the board.
I agree. I don't agree. And you guys let us know your thoughts. I just don't agree with locals only things.
No, it should be across the board.
It should be for everyone because, everybody's going there. Why should some people have to pay for parking? Some people don't have to pay for parking. I just don't agree with it.
It's a tourism economy in Vegas.
Yes, it's a tourist economy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I feel like, let's make things less expensive, more affordable for everybody across the board. And then people will come, locals and visitors. But I mean, they are doing, I do like the 25% off dining for locals though. I think
they should just lower their prices by 25%.
that's true.
That's where I'm at with this. You know, it's majority tourists that stay on the strip. Lower your prices, more people will come because it's less expensive.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Well, even the 25%, I mean, we were recently on the strip and at Caesar's Palace and saw Peter Luger's menu for a burger, just a regular burger, was $28.95.
Just a burger, no cheese, no toppings.
And then it was like another, if you wanted fries, it's $5. If you want bacon, that's another $5. If you want cheese, that was like $2 to $3. I'm like,
at the end of the day, it's a $35, no, it's a $42 burger.
Yes.
And that's before you even get a drink.
I mean, dear Lord, like that's just craziness. So, I mean, even 25% off of that, I still is an expensive burger.
I'll make burgers at home. You want a burger? I can fire up the grill and crank out some burgers.
I just walk across
If you want to pay
In-N-Out.
$40 for them, I'm fine with that too.
I would cross the street into the Link Promenade.
Go In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure that Peter Luger's burgers are probably delicious. Won't know.
Hey, In-N-Out always hits the spot.
Yes, yeah. But you guys let us know your thoughts on those Vegas prices. I think that's something that we can go on and on forever about.
Yes.
So we should probably move on because we have a lot to cover. Moving downtown, the Plaza does have a new special. They had like great summer deals, and now they have a choice between a $25 dining credit, all you can drink, or a room upgrade. And then in addition to that, you've got to pick between those three. And then you have to pick between a $25 table bet, $25 slot, free play, or a $25 bingo match.
Ooh, bingo.
Yeah. And then the third part of the deal, that's selected at check-in. So you can either get early check-in, a late checkout, or some Plaza merch.
I'll tell you right now, for me, bingo and $25 all you can drink. Sign me up.
That'd be you.
That's me. That's all I need.
I don't know. I think I would do the dining credit because they do on Thursdays. They actually do like a SIP happy hour, a sip happy hour with the leadership team at the Plaza.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to say it's like from 4 to 5 on Thursdays for hotel guests.
Oh, it's like the old Embassy Suites used to do, like happy hour for hotel guests, couple hours or whatever. You go to the bar.
Yeah, it's only from 4 to 5.
Okay.
But they actually have the leadership team so that you can like kind of provide your feedback and stuff too. And drink for free. So
I like it.
I mean, a few drinks, you really tell them what you think.
Yeah, that's great. You know, I really like that the Plaza team, I should say, is running the Plaza like a small business.
Yeah.
Like they're out there,
They're
talking to
small
guests.
Business, though.
They're out there, they're talking to guests, they're getting feedback, they're putting together things like this. Like they're really going above and beyond.
They are a small business. I mean, a lot of those, like, I know we think of like casino hotel properties in Vegas as these big like things, but a lot of them are just small businesses. They're their own property.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay afloat.
Yeah. So a lot of you guys are probably thinking, what are the dates for this?
You have to book it by November 27th. It's a 2-night minimum stay, and that's between October 1st and December 1st.
I can book it right now for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So interesting. Like I've been the bottom tier of MGM forever. I mean, you were Platinum.
We were platinum.
Yeah.
For a couple
And
of
gold.
years. We were platinum for a couple of years, which is the second highest.
But they give me your card. It's not really my own status.
Yeah. But we rarely got offers from them, which is why we shifted our loyalty over to Caesars, because Caesars, we were a lower level. We were like the entry level diamond, and we were getting so many more offers than 2 years platinum status with MGM.
I know.
I was like, why are we wasting our time and spending our money there?
Exactly.
Caesars is giving us everything.
And if you want to stay for a night, my Vegas.
Yeah,
so many
still pay
free
the resort
room
fee,
nights.
but whatever.
Yeah. But I got emails this week.
I know.
I got emails.
I double checked my email to see if I had some in there.
I had like exclusive rates of course, you know, which I do get those emails from time to time, and exclusive rates don't mean anything. But I had like a 3-night complimentary for Excalibur. But then it also said I would have to pay the resort fee, which is like, what,
$45?
Yeah, I'm not paying $45 a night for 3 nights to stay at Excalibur.
Plus tax on top of the resort.
When we can stay, you know, for free using our comps for Caesars.
Oh.
But I was just shocked. So like MGM is starting to feel the heat a little bit too, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's so much pressure on these properties because they answer to stockholders.
Yeah.
They are corporations managed by investment firms and stockholders. They have to be profitable, which unfortunately, that's where the layoffs come in, because the easiest way to pad your bottom line is lay people off, because it's an immediate boost because no more salaries, right?
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, and I think we're going to see a lot more of that as we get closer to the end of the year.
I think so too, unfortunately. Hopefully things turn around.
Yeah.
And then last in our news, sticking with MGM, Hakasan is having an endless dim sum brunch for $59 all you can eat.
I can eat a lot of dim sum, but I don't know if I can eat $60 worth.
You know,
that's a lot.
It is. I don't think I could eat $60 worth of dim sum, but I would also, you know, I'm partial to a lot of the all-you-can-eat places in Chinatown in Spring Mountain area.
Yeah, but those are like $30 and you can get sashimi.
Yeah, so I feel like I would take, for the two of us, take $60 and go get all-you-can-eat in
Sushi
Chinatown.
in Chinatown,
Yeah.
absolutely, all day. All right, guys, let's talk about some jackpots, because again, travel is down, but people are still winning, and they're winning a lot. Starting at Sunset Station, somebody won $10,233, which may not seem like a lot. That's a 60 cents bet though on that machine, and it was a smoking hot stuff wicked wheel ice. I've never seen these games. Some of these games I've never seen.
Well, I know that we've seen the hot stuff one, and like
we've seen the hot stuff. We've seen the hot stacks.
Yeah.
But now there's a wicked wheel, but ice, but it's hot stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's dry ice.
Yeah, maybe. And then over at South Point, someone won $63,827 on some werewolf slot I've never seen before.
There's a lot. South Point is a massive casino property with so many different games. And then over at Rampart near Boca Park in the Summerlin area, somebody won $84,000 playing Keno. $12 for that Keno bet though. They got 7 out of 7 on all 4 cards.
That's a good haul.
Yeah. Congratulations.
And then moving over to Virgin Hotels Las Vegas, somebody won $275,731 on a $5 bet on Wheel of Fortune.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's
I would
incredible.
be very happy with that one.
Yeah, that's a good day.
And these all sound great, but those aren't even the biggest ones, guys. There's more.
The Venetian. Somebody won $2,268,757.41. That 41 cents can turn into something.
Yeah.
That could be a slip that can turn into something. Playing Buffalo Power Pay. That's a power pay.
Yeah, that definitely
Over
is
$2 million, that's a power pay.
Yeah.
Give me that money.
We've played a lot of Buffaloes. We've never played that one. I think that's on our list of things to play.
I've never seen it. There's like 100 Buffalo machines out there.
Yeah.
Where is Power Pay?
Well, we're going to be looking for it.
Absolutely.
Because it sounds like it pays.
Powerfully
pays.
Here's that money.
Anyway, moving on, we wanted to share a little bit about our most recent experience on the Strip. We stayed at Planet Hollywood, and I know we've been at Planet Hollywood a lot lately.
It was like 3 times in 1 month, no?
I feel like it's home. We tell Carlos, all right, we're going to your second home, Planet Hollywood, because we have spent a lot of time there.
But we also did have visitors that wanted to stay at Planet Hollywood specifically, so we booked it for them.
Yeah, so we actually stayed in an Ultra Resort 2-queen room, which is a really nice, spacious room. It's a perfect room if you're staying in a hotel room in Vegas
and sharing
with 2 other people, because you have, you know, your separate beds, but it's a very spacious room, and I like that the bathroom was like away from the room, and then had like the 2 different like sinks and vanity areas. So it was just really nice for 4 people to be in a room. We would have had a nice view, but there was, the F1 construction going on.
We had a Bellagio view, and all you could see is F1 construction happening in front of the fountains as they're building that massive monstrosity there.
Yeah.
So that was our view.
Yeah, the grandstands. I mean, we were up high enough so we could see over the grandstands, but outside of the property, it's just grandstand construction. Walking down the street, grandstand construction, all that junk. We did see the new yacht that's over at Bellagio. I thought a yacht was like big.
It's it's like a private specific brand, this yacht.
I know, but to me it looks like a boat.
It looks like a fishing boat.
I guess I don't know the difference. I mean, it looked pretty, but I expected bigger, but then I think that would be weird if they had a full-on yacht in the fountains.
Well, yeah, because it's not deep enough to have like a $1 million yacht.
Yeah, but it looks like it's a boat.
It's a boat.
I think it's a boat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are aware, Brewdog over, which is kind of like by the M&M store, like across from Park MGM. They do have a rooftop dining area, and it's a really great views of the city.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
We went there because they have a $15 all-you-can-eat chicken wing deal on Wednesdays.
And that's bone-in wings, not tenders.
Well, if there's
nuggets.
Those are nuggets.
Not nuggets.
Yeah. There's no such thing as a boneless chicken wing. Those are nuggets. But I mean, a great deal. The wings are all right.
Yeah, it was fine.
But I mean, for
$15
Vegas,
all you can eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're a chicken wing person, definitely check out Brewdog. The strip overall was fairly busy for a Wednesday. I mean, it definitely picked up later in the evening.
Well, the weather's been so nice in the evenings.
Yeah, there's a lot more people outside.
It's like high 60s, low 70s. It's just great to be outside in the evenings.
Yeah, it was nice to just kind of walk around and explore. Of course, we had to take our visitors, my sister and her husband, to Smelly Cat karaoke at the Grand Bazaar shops. That's just always a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, even if you're not a singer, it's fun to watch, and they keep getting rid of all the free people watching spots, so at least it's a
really cool place inside. It's really nice. The service is fantastic, reasonably priced too. It was just great. I 100% go back again.
Yeah, I love it. And if you're local, they do a 20% off of your tab, which is really cool too.
And that's everything on the tab.
Yeah. Thursday, while we were there, we had to, of course, grab Blondie's breakfast special. Again, nobody pays us. That's just like the best deal for breakfast.
People know, and they're on board.
Yeah.
$5.99 for that breakfast special? That's perfect.
Yeah, and then $2 Bloody Marys. I mean, that's the cheapest way you can go. So it was a good start to the morning. We did do a pool day at Planet Hollywood's pool. Oddly, for the first time ever, we were at the 21 and up pool.
The other one's already shut down. The family pool is already closed for the season.
Yeah, so they made it like an everyone pool, but it's the smaller of the 2 pools. But it was still a fun time. There was, a good amount of people at the pool.
Yeah, but it wasn't like overly crowded.
No.
With the one pool there. But that was nice.
Yeah. And then, of course, we had to get into Carlos and Charlie's, possibly one of our last times dining there, because they're going to be closing on November 18th, which is sad. So had to go in, do their happy hour. They have a great 2-for-1 happy hour. And I love that they added all drafts and not just Bud Light.
And the tableside guac,
yes,
which is always great.
Yeah, and those nachos. So if you love Carlos and Charlie's, you definitely want to get in there before November 18th, because unfortunately the Flamingo has decided to terminate their lease.
Caesars Entertainment terminated the lease because they want to put slot machines there.
Stupid. That's stupid. They have enough
slot machines. It's all about the money. We talked about it earlier. They've got stockholders that they answer to.
Yeah. I think it's dumb, but whatever. We also headed over to the Venetian, to the Grand Canal shops, and caught the Docksiders at 1923 Live. If you're not familiar with that, it is the speakeasy that's right next to the -5 ice bar there. Yep. And they actually do a package deal where you can go to it's like the Arctic Yacht Rock experience. Yep. So you can do the ice bar and the Docksiders for a package bundle.
Which is less expensive if you were to do each of them individually. It's a really great deal. Yeah,
that's on their website. But the Docksiders, oh my gosh, what a fantastic show. If you love Yacht Rock, it is the show to see in Vegas for Yacht Rock. It's so much fun.
And if you don't know if you like Yacht Rock, go to the Docksiders and you're going to be like, I love Yacht Rock.
Yes, they're so entertaining. My sister the whole time was like, wait, they're done? I want more. So it's a great show, and it's, you know, definitely an affordable Vegas show.
Absolutely.
For sure.
It's a really nice showroom bar thing that they have too. It's a really cool spot.
Yeah, and then they have actually, I think on Fridays and Saturdays, they have NOLA nights, live music and burlesque happening.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay separately.
No.
No, you one time for the Docksiders, you stay there all night long because the Docksiders is its own show, and you can just stay for NOLA nights and the burlesque and all of that stuff. It's in the same venue.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were definitely, you know, a lot busier with people here than we typically are when we're there. We just kind of, you know, hang out. But, you know, people visiting that have like things that they want to do. You know, they went to see the Eagles at the Sphere, and they said it was an amazing show. We chose to just go to hang out on the Strip while they were doing that. And that was a Saturday night, and it wasn't that busy for a Saturday night. You know, we spent some time in the Link Promenade.
Yeah. But we walked through Harrah's, we walked through the Link, Venetian, Flamingo we walked through, and it was kind of slow. You
know, I mean, but at the same time, a lot was happening. A lot of events were happening. And so I think a lot of people that were in town were probably at their events at that time too.
Isn't there UFC happening?
Yeah, a lot was going on.
The Eagles, there was so much. Big concerts, other concerts that were happening.
So that could totally explain why it seemed quieter in the casinos, because people were at their events that they came in for. It's always fun experiencing Vegas through visitor eyes, I think, because I feel like, you know, we love Vegas. We're, you know, in the Strip or downtown every week, sometimes both, but we love it. But it's just nice seeing it through other people's eyes. We did get off Strip with them over to Speed Vegas, and I know we talked about Speed Vegas in a few podcasts ago, and I know we promised to talk about places we were filming at, and we just totally forgot those last few podcasts. So we did head out to Speed Vegas. My brother-in-law was able to drive a Ferrari out there and then do the drift experience, which we did that a few weeks ago when we filmed. And if you're not familiar with Speed Vegas, they have where you can drive supercars. They have a drift experience with a professional driver who drifts, which means
all day long. That's the guy's job.
Yeah.
He just drifts around the racetrack all day.
And they have go-karts out there, and then they have like the off-road outdoor kind of track area too. But just a really cool place for something just different. Yeah. And it's out there by Seven Magic Mountains, so you could, you know, check that out as well while you're out in that area. It's definitely for car people.
Oh, absolutely.
I had a good time. I had no idea that I was going to be driving. I thought we were just going to film, and they're like, oh no, you're driving too, because they film everything for you. So
that's a really nice add-on too, is that they have cameras, GoPros, all on the inside of the car to capture you, and then they have them on the outside to capture your entire experience, so you don't have to worry about that. Of course, you can go out there and take pictures by the car and all that stuff getting in and out, but as far as your actual experience, they'll record all of that, edit it all down for you.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a fun experience. I have to say I was very proud that I did finally get to 100. I'm pretty sure I stayed about 35 the rest of the track.
Probably.
I know I was getting passed by everybody.
Yes,
but
multiple times.
Yeah. But it's a really cool spot. So just wanted to bring that up and give you guys an idea of there's so much outside of the Strip to do as well. All right, guys, enough with our experience. Let's move on with this podcast. This is what you can expect this week in Vegas when it comes to the weather. We are looking at low to mid 70s and even hitting the upper 60s in the daytime. And then it's going to be cooling down into the 50s overnight. Yep. I'm not ready for that.
It's, you know, well, we're not out at 2 o'clock in the morning walking around 3, 4 when it's going to be 50s, but I love the high 60s, low 70s in the evenings for just cruising down the Strip. It's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into the events. We're going to start with the When We Were Young Festival. That's going to be on October 18th.
And then we have Lionel Richie over at the Wynn on the 15th, the 17th, and the 18th. And that is the musical experience, not the book tour that I unfortunately bought tickets for. And we actually ran into somebody at Planet Hollywood. Shout out Sharon from Illinois. I know that you were a little disappointed with the Lionel Richie book tour when you thought you were going to the concert as well. But we hope you had a great time. Regardless, Thank you for coming by and saying hi to us.
We appreciate your support. Thank you. And then we've got Barry Manilow. Now, this is a true residency.
Right.
Because he's got a lifetime residency
At Westgate.
at Westgate.
Yep.
And he's going to be there the 16th through the 18th.
And then we have Earth, Wind, and Fire at the Venetian on the 15th, the 17th, and the 18th.
And then we've got a big one that I was actually kind of surprised. Alanis Morissette is touring again. She's going to be at Caesar's Palace the 15th, the 17th, and the 18th.
Yep. And then Lord will be over at MGM Grand Garden Arena on the 17th.
Tesla at House of Blues on the 17th through the 25th.
And then there's Playboy Cardi at MGM Grand Garden Arena on the 18th.
And wrapping it up, you like that? Wrapping it up with Chance the Rapper over at Fontainebleau on the 18th.
And this is just the big events that are coming to town for the week. Of course, there's all the smaller shows that are still going on here in Vegas. And we say this every week. I know we sound like a broken record, but they're totally worth checking out. Support them. They're small businesses. If they don't continue to get the support and love, they're going to go away forever. And that's just sad.
Yeah.
Because that's really what makes Las Vegas the entertainment capital of the world, is because we've had all these shows for so long, before all the sports, before all the residencies.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's a wrap on this one. We want to hear from you guys. Are you guys coming to Vegas this week? Let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps us out. Also, check out the description so that you can see how you can watch our television show wherever you are. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Ninth Island Connection highlights Las Vegas businesses, entertainment, events, and activities on and off the Strip, keeping our viewers connected with the Ninth Island of Las Vegas. From local mom and pop restaurants to those owned and operated by top chefs, from kitchen action to the inspiration behind the dishes, we deliver the culinary creations of Vegas. From Las Vegas entertainers and athletes to all of the exciting activities and experiences around the Vegas Valley, we keep our viewers connected with all of the excitement that the entertainment capital of the world has to offer. Of course, we can't forget about the casinos that make Vegas, Vegas, with exclusive tours of the incredible amenities and beautiful accommodations, getting right in the heart of the casino floor action and entertainment, as well as interviews with casino owners, CEOs, GMs, and executive chefs. We bring the Las Vegas Casino into our viewers' homes. Highlighting lesser-known areas like the Fremont East District, the Arts District, and Brewery Row, we bring attention to these small businesses that have become fast favorites in the local community. We bring our viewers a complete Vegas experience. We also invite our viewers along as we venture into the great outdoors of the Las Vegas Valley, sharing short road trips, hikes, and the unique sights found in the Mojave Desert. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.